All right, let's jump straight into this explainer and figure out exactly how you can use AI tools like Claude to build a seriously lucrative, scalable side hustle. Look, we are in the middle of a massive shift in how work gets done. And right now, there is this totally unique window of opportunity to capitalize on it. And we aren't just talking about scraping together a few extra bucks on the weekend. We are definitely not talking about pennies here. We're actually going to map out the exact pathways that average people are using right now to generate $500 a day with AI. This is a very real threshold. People are hitting it by using artificial intelligence to scale their output and offer high-value services to businesses that just desperately need them. But before we get into the specific hustles, we really have to address the elephant in the room. Because the biggest question you should be asking yourself is, how do you actually stand out and provide real value when everyone else is just generating generic fluff? The internet is quickly filling up with this low-quality, automated content, what a lot of folks are calling AI slop. If your whole business model is literally just copying and pasting the very first thing an AI spits out, you're going to be replaced. Fast. So let's look at Section 1, Escaping the AI Slop, the Foundation of Value. To actually make a full-time income, we need a completely different approach to how we interact with these tools. Now, the difference between people who fail in what we like to call pilot purgatory and those who actually succeed, it really comes down to a super simple formula. Use AI for the 80% draft, and then add your unique 20% human expertise. High-value AI work is absolutely not about letting the machine do everything for you. It's about using tools like Claude to blast through your outlining, brainstorming, and initial drafting. Then you step in. You add your personal stories, specific examples, domain expertise, and strategic insight. That 20% human touch is the exact thing that makes your work irreplaceable and gets you far away from those $5 to $10 gig tasks.
Moving on to Section 2, Content and Digital Products, the first wrong. This is where you can start monetizing that 80-20 split right away, completely without needing some deep technical background.
So hustle number 1 is freelance writing. Listen, tools like Claude aren't here to replace you. They are here to make you fiercely competitive by literally doubling your output speed. Brands and businesses still desperately need human writers who can bring strategy and real originality to the table. By having AI handle the heavy lifting of structure and grammar, you can take on way more clients with way less manual effort. A single 1,000-word article can net you anywhere from $150 to $500. And with AI, you're knocking out 2 to 3 times more work in the exact same time frame.
For our second hustle, we're talking about building entire digital products, like niche ebooks. You can use AI to rapidly map out your messaging and even draft the sales copy. You just find a specific problem for a specific audience. Use Claude to structure the solution, and then, boom, you apply that crucial 20% human insight. You can even use features like Claude Design to generate these stunning, brand-aligned graphics for your sales pages. The beauty is, you build it once and you sell it over and over again. All right, Section 3, Specialized Freelance and Coding, Leveling Up. Because once you master that basic content creation, you can really scale your specialized skills to command much, much higher rates. Let's see how AI is totally transforming the more technical freelance fields. Hustle number 3 focuses on service-based freelancers. You can use AI to deliver high-volume graphic design or video editing work significantly faster. Whether you're generating unique assets, speeding up your video cuts, or polishing audio, AI essentially allows you to compress hours of tedious, boring work into mere minutes. And that means you can stack up a lot more projects on platforms like Fiverr or Upwork without totally burning yourself out. Which brings us to hustle number 4, vibe coding. This is an incredible new space where you do not need to be a traditional programmer to build and sell custom web apps. Seriously. Instead of writing every single line of code manually, you just describe what you want the software to do in plain English. The AI builds a working version, and you just refined it. It completely shatters the barrier to entry for creating highly valuable software products for your clients. Okay, Section 4, Prompt Engineering Consulting, Monetizing the Input. This is where the income potential really starts to spike. So hustle number 5 is creating and selling niche prompt packs. Imagine a $17 pack of 50 prompts designed specifically for real estate agents. That can quickly become a super steady stream of passive income. You see, small businesses usually lack the time to learn complex AI tools themselves. If you can package up the exact text strings they need to generate their marketing copy or respond to their leads, they are going to gladly pay for that shortcut. Now moving right into Hustle 6, Prompt Engineering Consulting. This is where you can actually charge hundreds of dollars an hour to help companies optimize their internal systems. You aren't just selling templates at this point, you are going into a business and turning their dense internal documents into conversational assistants, or building these highly personalized sales outreach systems. The earning potential here easily stretches into that $200 to $400 an hour range. Let's hit Section 5, B2B Automation Workflows, Unlocking the Big Retainers. We are officially stepping away from gig work and moving into business-to-business infrastructure. This is really the most durable pathway to that $500 a day threshold.
Hustle 7 is B2B automation consulting. Here, you're solving massive operational inefficiencies for small businesses using no-code tools, which lets you secure big, flat fees and monthly retainers. Think about a local dentist's office for a second. If you can save them 10 hours a week on appointment follow-ups just by connecting their systems with tools like Zapier or Make, that is massive value. They will easily drop $1,000 to $5,000 for that setup. Plus, APIs change and systems always need updates, so you lock them in on a recurring monthly maintenance retainer. And Hustle 8 naturally follows that, developing custom chatbots for niches like healthcare or real estate. This creates immediate value for your clients and recurring income for you. A 24/7 AI reservation system for a busy restaurant or a lead qualification bot for a professional firm, that's highly tangible. You build these without writing any code, charge a nice upfront setup fee, and then just sit back and collect ongoing monthly revenue.
Before we hit the absolute top of the ladder, Hustle 9 is working as an AI trainer. You're actually getting paid platform-based income to lend your human judgment to train the next generation of models. AI companies are constantly on the hunt for domain experts, whether that's in law, medicine, or coding, to evaluate their model outputs. This is structured gig work where you don't even have to hunt for clients. You just sign up, apply your deep expertise to make sure the models aren't making errors, and you get paid. Simple as that. Finally, Section 6, Building an AI Agency, the ultimate scale. This is the moment you transform from a freelancer into a true business owner. Look at this number. By 2034, the AI agency market is projected to hit a staggering $236 billion, and it's growing at nearly 46% annually. The demand out there is just astronomical because labor costs are rising everywhere, and companies that rely purely on human-executed workflows are simply falling behind. But the catch is, most businesses have absolutely no idea how to deploy AI. They need a specialized partner to do it for them. Which brings us to hustle number 10, running a full-service AI agency. This allows you to step away from hourly gig work entirely. You're charging massive retainers to deploy autonomous AI agents that run your clients' workflows around the clock. You start by offering an AI process audit for a few $1,000s, just to identify their inefficiencies. Then you design multi-step AI agents that can, say, research a prospect, update a CRM, and draft an outreach email entirely without human intervention. Because you're solving complex business bottlenecks, your retainers can range from $2,000 all the way up to $50,000 a month. The crazy part is, you can actually launch an agency like this in under 90 days. You just start with focused niche research and a really solid proof of concept. You do not need a computer science degree for this. You just need to pick a specialized niche, spend maybe 20 to 40 hours creating a functional demo of how AI solves one specific problem in that industry, and then use that demo to launch your systematic outreach. But here is the absolute secret to selling these high-ticket B2B services. Businesses do not care about the AI tools themselves. They really don't. They only care about the time saved and the operational problems you're solving for them. Never sell prompt engineering or workflow automation. Sell the outcome. Tell a business owner that you can reduce their support tickets by 25% or automate their entire lead capture process. That is a language they understand, and it's exactly what they're willing to pay a massive premium for.
So, there you have it. You've seen the exact blueprint to escape the low-paying gig economy. The tools are already here, and the market is absolutely desperate for people who know how to use them to solve real problems. Whether it's multiplying your freelance writing output, building no-code chatbots, or launching a full-scale AI automation agency, the window is wide open right now, but for sure, it won't stay that way forever. So think about it. Which rung of the AI value ladder are you going to claim first?